Yeah, this is gonna be like Path of Peace.
Maybe we'll be playing Path of Peace. I read through the colors, I read through most of the cards, and every time I'd be done with a color, I'd be like, "Wow, I want to be in these colors," and then I would do that every single
I'll
time.
tell
And
you,
then
I know that in Black we have Pestilence at common.
I have Pestilence and Bone Shredder.
Yep. Yep.
Actually, there was like a million different Necrotals in this set. You don't even know. Just pick every Necrotal you see, and you'll be fine.
I'll pick Grim Monolith, and then everything will be just fine.
I don't know. That wizard is one letter away from being a good name, but they ruined it.
Two
If,
Z's, two D's.
if that was just the wizard,
Yeah.
it would be great.
Because that's two Z's, two D's, three W's.
www.wizard.com. Good evening, Zoo.
Zoo's here. We're gonna jump in this 8-4.
8-4 Urza's Saga block. We're going to be in some. We're going to be in some power. Willing to bet nobody in the like Jay Spencer 91. I'm willing to bet he was not an active drafter back in Urza's Saga.
I bet he is 22 years of age.
Yeah,
Maybe 23. I don't know.
I
Urza's block for you asking Squirrel Token is a quote enchantment block that's all about artifacts.
Yep, it's yeah.
Nothing to do with enchantments.
The enchantments are like, oh, enchantments are like Aura Thief and like the things that come into play as enchantments, but then become creatures when things happen. Most of those are bad or baseline playable at best.
You'll recognize a couple cards from
The cube of all
cube.
places.
Because you'll recognize a couple cards from being the best cards in the cube, like
Like Tinker, Time Spiral, Grim Monolith. There's a bunch of them.
yeah, Rancor makes its appearance around this block.
Palicron. There's a bunch of blue spells that are technically free.
Yeah, a bunch of pretty good like Gaia's Cradle, that cycle. Of crap.
Yeah, they made a lot of powerful cards in these set. Like me and Jins were talking about one that I'm going to put into my cube of cards that are exclusively off color. Pass the Peace at common, 4 mana sorcery, destroy target creature. Oh, it does gain 4. Creature's owner gains 4 life, so it was 4 life. The Gizmo from Pismo. Okay, we have a win.
That's. I like how the sixth player just saw that back down.
I would think about it too. Although the sixth player wasn't a bad name either, but it's already slipped my mind. Fines isn't bad.
This block has a number of good creatures as well, because Echo is one of its mechanics. So you'll get a lot of creatures that are super undercosted. You just have to pay for them twice.
Like Karmic Guide in the same set as Flicker.
Like you have Nile Oak. Okay. You have things like Simian Grunts, who's like a 3/4 with Flash for 2.
Take a look at them. Simeon Grunts. It's 3/4 for 3.
Oh, for 3.
Echo Flash. What does Fault Line actually do? Oh, it's just
It's an
Pyroclasm
instant speed.
instant speed Pyroclasm on X.
Okay, that's a good choice. That's a good rare.
Competing with Dave. What does Carpet of Flowers actually do? I'm willing to bet it doesn't do what it does. What
If
it
your
used
opponent
to.
controls islands, you get free mana.
There's a lot of hate cards in these sets. Dromasaur ain't bad.
Yeah, it becomes a 4/1 when it's in a fight.
Yep.
Scrap at least cycles. This guy is a 4/3 with Echo, so it's pretty good. There's a lot of black. This is a good removal spell. If I didn't have Fault Line, this would probably be my first pick because this is a
Yeah,
Doomblade.
yeah, that's back when we called that card, we called it Dark Banishing. And yeah, but Unworthy
Terror.
Dead,
Terror.
Terror. Yeah, but like Unworthy Dead is my favorite Dave because he has the best art.
So I'm going to try and show a lot of the things. Planar Birth, put all basics from Grave into... Ooh, Heat Ray.
Heat Ray, that's a good ass card. That's a hard working common. But there's Dark Ritual in this pack too. Just
That's sure.
it's here.
Of note, we're going to want a second color. Horseshoe Crab.
Horseshoe Crab. Angelic Page, which is a card they've reprinted a million times. Yeah, there's the Ravenous Scourge, which would be printed in white if it was printed nowadays.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up as much. The Mobile Fort. I like this one.
Only activate it once per turn.
This looks like a building you would find on, like, a Star Wars planet.
It's
Dantooine or something.
the Yeti, not Yeti, but Chewbacca planet.
Kashyyyk.
I don't know what the planets are called.
It's Kashyyyk. That wasn't me questioning it. That was the one. Heat Ray number 3.
Also common runs: Dark Ritual, Angelic Page, Heat Ray.
Yeah. Take a look at this good creature. We got a 3-mana O2 that taps to gain 1 life.
There's Voice of Law, which is a quality creature, just in terms of...
That's hella something we don't want to see on the other... Ooh, Goblin Lackey. This is a card you'll see in, like, Legacy.
Yep. And there's Corrupt, which is a card I'm sure the zoo is familiar with.
With much different art. This is its first printing?
Yep, I believe so.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with the plan, and the plan is Heat Ray, Heat Ray, Heat Ray, Heat Ray, Heat Ray.
So hard to go wrong with Heat Ray.
Yeah. Reprocess ain't getting its art pulled up. It's a weird rare. It's just sack any number of cards you control, draw a card.
That's not bad. If you want to, there's 10 creatures, gain first strike. Retromancer.
Retromancer's a cool guy.
That's a quality Grey Ogre, if I ever saw one. Not Grey Ogre, Hill Giant. What is it competing with? The Madcap skills on a Viashino, which ain't bad.
Yeah. I like the guy that can't be killed.
I like those two. There's also the runes in this set.
Yeah. We got Owl. It's really kind of...
It's a cool owl.
Yeah, at common, there's like runes of screw over a color.
And they're almost main deckable because they cycle. So
End of the day. Gamble. Ooh, we could gamble.
I don't think we can gamble. If you want to be aggro Crag, there is the Goblin War Buggy.
That has a really great name and a really good piece of art.
Yeah, and it's not the worst creature.
Yeah.
If
I wanted, I could pick up the Horseshoe Crab.
Is Horseshoe Crab actually good, though?
A null. This is its original printing. A reprint in Theros.
If you want to be Gruul, there's Guerrilla Warrior. It's just a 3-mana 3/2.
I think it's between the War Buggy and picking up a Horseshoe Crab. But I think the War Buggy's cool.
I don't actually know the secrets of Horseshoe Crab, so I will let you decide.
Let's get in the War Buggy.
Be the aggro Crag. You want to be the aggro Crag bad enough to play Goblin Cadets?
I might. Presence of the Master without its cool art.
What else is there in this? There's a Dave.
Yep. This card... Oh, this is the secret of Horseshoe Crab, by the way.
Presence of the Master?
No. Hermetic Study.
Oh, Hermetic Study. Okay. You still had Presence of the Master.
Sorry.
Outrider ain't bad. You got some black if you want to go into black. Like 4 mana discard 2 ain't the best, but it ain't bad.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up the Outrider. This is a pretty reasonable creature. Hey, another war
Y-
buggy.
Okay, I guess we can just be aggro. What
So
does Fluctuator actually do?
cycling costs 2 less,
Oh, that's interesting.
which is free.
Now, almost everything in this set in these sets cycle for 2, right?
Everything does, like this fog.
Yeah, they have that fog right there with the cool art.
That is pretty cool art. Therese Nielsen, thank you.
Yeah, Therese Nielsen, excellent artist. Who drew Goblin Warbuggy? Another Retromancer, okay.
I think red's a good place to be.
We are getting past a lot of red. We're also getting past some black. I don't know
Well,
about
the
that.
thing is, like, I don't think it's very good black. Like, Unnerve is a mind rot for 4. Like,
Yeah, you're paying an extra on your mind draw, which ain't great. What is the Parasitic Bond? Essentially does nothing. With these things, the things that are the enchantments that become
creatures.
creatures. Many of them are playable, but
Yeah. Well, what do we got?
what does Reclusive Right actually do? Or White?
At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control another non-land permanent, sacrifice it.
That's awful.
Pick up
Dromasaur is
that's the happiest, like, little turtle
Little-
guy.
he's cute. I love him.
I like
He's
him a
also like a Hurloon Minotaur.
I'm gonna pick up Disciple of Law. I could pick up Absolute Law. This card would kick my ass.
Yeah, I think I fear Absolute Law a little more than Disciple of Law.
But I think I'm more willing to play Disciple of Law than Absolute Law.
True. Because that just turns your heat rays completely off.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Disciple. Hey, I guess I'll grab Lay Waste, which is Stone Rain for 4 that cycles. I'm gonna pick up another Disciple.
Stone Rain doesn't do a whole lot in this set. I don't think we actually play Healing Salve.
No.
Reflexes is just first strike.
And Headlong Rush is also first strike, but on a trick. So
I don't know. I don't think we're playing any of those cards.
Rune of Protection Blue onto the board.
Okay.
I guess Cycling Land isn't bad, actually. I'll pick that one.
Might be green.
Hey, Goblin Cadets. Sure.
We picked right. Hooray! And Shiny Swamp.
Okay, so red's here, but we need a second color. Also, we have a completely different pack here in Pack 2. So
Yeah,
we're
you go.
not seeing any of the other cards from it.
No, we're doing a full block.
Ooh, like Phyrexian Plague Lord.
The Plague Lord. That guy's great.
There's also Simian Grunts, Cessation, SWAT.
SWAT is really good.
Fog
of
of
Gnats
Gnats.
ain't the worst. We passed all those Daves in Pack 1.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're black enough for double black on 2.
We could just become black enough for a card that powerful.
Yeah, I think we can become black enough for Phyrexian Plague Lord.
Yeah. This is a good card. That's a cube card as well. Planar
is.
Collapse. This is a Wrath.
It's a Wrath.
We have Lava X.
Like Lava X proper.
I think the Cutthroat might be the real guy here. This guy's huge. It's a 5/3 with haste that bounces to your hand at the end of turn.
Yep. You've also got Opal Champion is another one of those dudes. He's one of the more reasonable ones because
Yeah.
usually he's a 3 mana 3/3 first strike.
This is a really good mana leak as well.
Good mana leak.
I'm gonna go with the Cutthroat, I think.
I like Cutthroat too. Unearth ain't bad either. It's just like 1 mana get a dude back.
Yeah, also
the-
cycles.
Also, this set also has a lot of Reanimator in it.
True. Yep. The Pygmy could be useful. I don't know how I feel about him alone.
I don't know either.
We don't have anything really big to unearth, So,
We don't.
well, oh, Simeon Grunt's still around.
Defender of Chaos.
Flash Pro White. Whenever this flying guy blocks me with a 2/5. Martyr's Cause is hella annoying to kill through. Erase. I'm just pulling up cards. Simeon Grunts and Defender are the two I'm looking at. Maybe we could become Gruul. I don't know. Like, we're not seeing a lot of black.
We're not either. I wouldn't feel bad losing Defender of Chaos if we do end up being green.
Yeah.
But if we don't end up being green and just don't get the Defender of Chaos, that's also fine.
Yeah.
We've also been taking all of the good red,
Yeah.
so maybe we have cut that. Maybe we are Gruul. There's also a treetop village. Eee.
Look at how hidden this treetop is. Like, that doesn't look like a manland at all.
It becomes a 3/3 though.
This is a removal spell as well. Parch.
Yep. It's not bad. But it's no Rancor, which I think is the pick.
Yeah, I'm fine with the Rancor. That's really good and gives me a reason to be in green.
It does.
Like,
Rancor is not okay. Rancor is great. Get out of here.
There's a third ostracized crawl space.
Yeah, I don't think we want that.
This is, yeah, third ostracized. The Parch is a kill spell. It's a 2-mana shock, but that sometimes kills something really big.
Yep, sometimes it's like a 2-mana Flame Slash, which is great.
Got instant speed, yeah.
There's Defender of Law. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, also, last ditch effort.
That's a card I have killed many people with. It's like, hey, I throw my team at you, you die.
Yep, you're dead now. Purify. Destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
There's that Defender of Chaos if you want it.
I think that's cool.
Competing with Spawning Pool if we are black. I don't know.
I think I'm more attached to the green, as Rancor is really powerful, and
You're
we haven't
saved.
seen much black.
We have not.
Yeah, let's go with Defender of Chaos here. Pygmy Pyrosaur is also cool if we can get it unblocked, but hey, Simeon Grutz is number 2.
That's looking like a plan.
I like this creature a lot because Flash means dumb combat trick.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Cessation's also real.
Yep, Cessation's not quite a pacifism, but close.
Crop Rotation's more of a constructed card. Like, you sack a land, search your deck for a land, so you don't even, like, accelerate.
Yep,
There are lands definitely worth that, but... Hey, how do you feel about being in the right colors?
Yavi Maya Worm looks pretty cool.
Get to Slinger.
Oh, G2 Slinger looks pretty cool. I feel bad passing the Yavi Maya Worm though.
As do I. This pack is all really... I would like the Bloated Toad or Wing Snare for the board, or... But Get to Slinger is that's the Necrotol you said.
Yeah, these sets are full of Necrotol, and this is one of them.
Sorry, Yavamayo Worm. I guess Ticking Gnomes is a 3-mana 3/3.
3-mana 3/3 ain't the worst.
Well, it's Echo, so it's really...
Yeah, it's a 3-mana 6-mana really. But do you want to play Viashino Bay over that?
Yeah, probably. Logical, our first pick was Fault Line, which is instant speed Earthquake.
Yep.
So, not some random, but wow, Planar Collapse is still around. That's a Wrath of God. Why is that still here?
Are we the Goblin Medics deck?
First, do some harm.
It's either that or the Pygmy Pyrosaur. It's shiny.
What? I'm gonna...
Allow the...
Hey, Defender of Chaos made it around. Or do we want +1/+1 reach? Do we care about trick? Yeah, that's a really bad trick.
Yeah, that's a bad
Yikes.
trick. Defender of Chaos is a trick in himself.
About Face is a trick that will not be in the deck. Repopulate is the card I didn't just pick.
Gah.
Multani's Presence goes on the sideboard, and Tragic Poet goes on the sideboard. So Repopulate and About Face go over here. We can move Phyrexian Plague Lord off to the side.
I'm glad we're not playing against Phyrexian Plague Lord at the very least.
Yeah, that's true. That card's a hell of a powerful man.
So with our 22 cards, our deck is almost built. I would like more green, but...
Same. But I mean, to have all of our green cards be this solid, I could get behind that.
We could just splash them off the cycle land.
Ooh.
Wake of Destruction! Do you want a 6-mana one-sided Geddon?
Compared to a 1/1 with Shroud, a exile target artifact, Fellos' Gift, which is just not, wow, that's some card.
Reckless Abandon is at least a card. It's not great, but it does work.
Look at this Capuchin Knight. Look at that.
It's that guy.
Also,
Everybody loves that
art.
guy. Yeah, he has different art back then. He had the 2 swords.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going Wake of Destruction.
Can we be the red machine? I hope so.
Phyrexian Negator.
Thran Dynamo.
Ooh. We don't have much to get up into it, but I like it.
It helps with being the red machine. Also, I'm looking up something real quick.
I think it's better than basically every other card in this pack. I guess Yavimaya Elder is really good.
It's also 2.5 tickets. Yeah, Yavimaya Elder is really good. That's what you would be passing for Thran Dynamo.
Negator. Freaking.
Thran Dynamo lets you cast Wake of Destruction on 5.
I like the Echo paying with it. I'm gonna pick that up. Keldon Champion.
Oh yeah!
Yeah,
oh man,
that's not even. Also, Sin to Cinder is a card I do want to see.
All right, that's a cool card. But yeah, fucking Keldon Champion.
Keldon Champion. 2/2 with haste.
Wild Kolos competing with mostly nothing.
I'm gonna grab Braidwood Sextant, which is worse than a Traveler's Amulet. I'd like you to appreciate how bad this card is compared to Traveler's Amulet.
Yep, it's really bad, but if we are playing green, it would be nice to have. I think I can pass the Grey Ogre with upside for being able to play our Simian Grunts.
We get Caltros.
Oh no, Caltrops. Maybe Goblin Gardener or Hulking Ogre.
Hulking Ogre is probably fine.
Goblin Gardener ain't the worst either. Also, there's this legend in the pack that does things.
I like this card art. I like the Goliath Beetle.
I like the Goliath Beetles art and the Giant Cockroaches art. They have good beetles in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the 3/3. That's on the offense. Same Abyss Hunted? Ah, yes, the Goblin Masons.
Yep, destroy target wall.
Look,
when it dies.
This wall is built with a turtle, a skull,
some books,
some books. I like this wall.
It's a pretty good wall. What is
Keldon Vandals has a good come into play and is a 4/1.
Is a 4/1. Sometimes we just don't care about paying the Echo. What does Ivy Seer actually do?
Reveal any number of green cards from your hand.
Oh, then this unplayable then in our current deck.
Scent of Cinder, that's a card I wanted to find because it's reveal any number of red cards and then deal X damage.
Yeah, which sometimes can just be, hey, get owned, nerd.
Yep.
So we're almost mono red. Wow.
Yeah. Very close. Wow. Look at this card. Rapid Decay. That's a rare, mind you.
Yeah, it's a rare.
It's a card you open and you go, wow, that's my rare. And
So, do you want to hate pick something here? I don't know what's worth hate picking.
Capuchin Knight.
Solidarity.
Holy shit, that's the worst card.
It's awful.
I'm picking the Rapid Decay.
You picked somehow a worse card
I
than
know.
Solidarity. I don't know how you managed, but we managed.
Target player skips his or her next draw step.
It's not cool. I think Splinter is better. I think Hulking Ogre is better.
Yeah.
than Splinter.
Reckless Abandon.
Do you want another removal spell? We are the Heat Ray deck.
I like that.
It's like, are there any creatures we want to throw away at any point? Hey, Scent of Cinder. That's really good in our deck.
Mark of Fury.
Mark of Fury is unplayably bad. It's unplayably bad, but
Yeah.
so what do we wall? What do we actually board out Wake of Destruction if we face the other mono red deck? By the way, I don't think this. By the way, I don't think this draft could support another mono red deck with all our picks.
Yeah.
So I think we can cast Wake of Destruction just fine, never having to worry about picking Mountain.
I think the real question is, we've got Rancor, we've got Simian Grunts. Is that strong enough to play green? That's the real question at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are looking at our weakest red cards, like the Bays, Dromasaurus, just like a Hurling Minotaur that always trades up or sometimes trades
Medics
down.
is out. Keldon Vandals and Gitu Slinger are fine. Cool with the Goblin War Buggy. Parch and the Scent of Cinders and the Fault Line. Headlong Rush is a no.
Like Goblin Cadets.
That's probably. I mean, that's a 1-mana 2/1.
It's a Savannah Lion that you lose when it becomes blocked.
I know. I'm aware.
It's something to pitch to Reckless Abandon without feeling bad about it.
Yeah. That might just go.
It might, because we also, if we cut all our green,
Well, I mean, this is without cutting any of our green. We're at 25 in a land, so one more cut and we're good. I think the deck slightly looks pretty bad with the cards we have to play on white. Maybe, let me sort by cost again. One of our threes.
Yeah, some of our threes. I also kind of like Thran Dynamo, but that's just me. I don't know what we're actually doing with it other than casting Wake of Destruction.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Thran Dynamo's cool, but
we have nothing with 3 in the symbol.
we don't. I guess actually, X spells.
Woo! Yeah, we have Heat Rays. What are we talking about?
We got Fault Lines. We got Heat Rays. We got. I'm gonna cut Dromasaur and. Actually, no. I want. Citizen. Maybe Reckless Abandon. I don't know how much I actually care for that card.
Yeah, we probably don't care about it at all. And then that puts us at 24, and we top out at 4? With the Thran Dynamo and a Braidwood Sexton? I think we can play down a land, honestly. I know how you feel about that, but
I with how our curve looks, playing down a land, oof.
We have to hit 3 in order to baseline function. We hit 4 and we can cast almost every spell in our deck.
Yeah.
But it's either that or find a card we want to cut. Plus Reckless Abandon.
Let's say Reckless Abandon and one of our...
A non-creature.
Yeah, I'm looking at non-creatures, so let's do that sort thing where I do sort by... Whoa, is that seriously what our creatures... Okay.
Yep, they're all 2 to 4. We have nothing huge.
I'm really thinking maybe it is just the Thran Dynamo.
It's either Thran Dynamo or Parch to board in versus the blue player.
Right. I think of it as just a shock, and I think I'm okay with just a shock for 2.
I think I am too. I think Thran does come out,
Okay.
and then yeah.
Wake is our yeah. It's a buster. Our deck has a lot of beams.
Wake actually works really well with our deck because what we want to do is get ahead on board with our removal and like heat ray and fault line, and then we want to hit 6 and destroy all of their lands,
Mm-hmm.
and then just beat them to death. You know how this works.
I think we're good. So the question is, how many forests? And I think it's probably like 3 or 4 with slippery karst.
I was thinking 2 or 3 with the braidwood, but you're probably right.
Like, well, the thing is, like, we don't have a lot of stuff that really needs red. We have no ones that need red, and like, nothing before 4 that needs double red. So
Yeah, but that's what I was looking at was like being able to reliably cast Wake of Destruction and Keldon Champion, but you could probably do that with 4 forests in the deck.
yeah.
We have 6 turns to find all of
Thing
the
wants
mountains.
2. I'm gonna veto 2. I think 3 plus the karst plus the braided sextant might be enough.
I think that sounds fine.
It might be slightly under, but
We have the karst, and that means as soon as we draw karst, we can pay 2 mana and tap it to.
I like this mountain.
Fine.
It's a good mountain.
They give us the Urza Saga lands, and not like this triple pack or whatever.
Yeah.
What sideboard options do we have? What does Repopulate actually do?
Shuffle all creatures in a grave into their deck.
That
We have-
doesn't do anything.
We have like
I think
Defender of Chaos and some anti-white stuff on the board.
we took out a Defender of Chaos.
Yeah, there were 2. I cut 1 because if you're
That-
not playing against white, it's a piker
It's a
with
2
flash
It's a Piker with Flash, which ain't bad.
for 3.
Ain't bad in Urza land. Back when creatures weren't as good. Oh no, we're fighting the Gizmo from Pismo.
That's a god damn. This is gonna be tough.
We are going first as the aggro deck, so.
I think we're okay.
I think that we can keep this off just with our hasty bear.
We've also got Sent a Cinder to just like.
Yeah, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 damage for. Yeah, that seems fine.
We're getting. I love this. The War Buggy is so great.
How do you actually pronounce that guy's name? D. Turizzi?
I don't know.
So I think we pay the Echo because if we
we don't have a board. Yeah.
don't pay it and don't draw a land, we don't get any creature. But if we, yeah,
Yeah.
we could potentially get a ogre, but
There's the land.
okay,
That's fine.
We'll get an ogre next turn, maybe a Keldon champion.
Oh yeah, we just like aggro this guy's face off. We have
He's not. He's not
Yes.
playing any. Scent of Cinder is really good too. He's tapping mana for a blocker.
a 1/2 that prevents 2 damage.
Yep. So he can. I think War Buggy attacks through that, and then we play Keldon champion.
A Keldon champion has haste, so I would have played it pre if I was going to, and I don't think I am.
So you know what plays you're doing.
Yeah, I'm thinking Retromancer as the play. I really want that Sanctum Custodian dead. Maybe that's just the play.
Just Scent of Cinder on 2, revealing
Revealing Retromancer and Keldon.
Hulking Ogre.
Yeah, or Hulking Ogre, or something like that.
Keldon champion is a bit sneakier.
Yeah, so let's go Retromancer and Hulking Ogre, and we're dealing 2 damage. Because I want that out of there because it makes all the rest of our burn really kind of lame.
Yeah, it does. We're going to draw a heat ray, by the way.
That's fine.
No, that's great. I would love to draw a heat ray.
I always want heat ray. Cessation.
Beams.
Oh,
Oh,
can't attack.
cannot attack. That cessation is never going away, even if we had a
Heavy metal, yeah.
Yeah, but
I think Retromancer, followed by Keldon Champion, is a little safer.
yeah, I think that is too.
Because he can't play removal on Retromancer without taking damage.
He cannot, and yeah, I like Retromancer. It's just fine. And luckily, Goblin War Buggy can still block, but we kind of don't want him to.
Right, because then the cessation goes back to hand.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing it.
He's going all in. So if we hit him three. Okay, there's a heat ray. How many cessations do you have?
So again, we'll go Hulking Ogre.
Leave up secret green.
Yeah.
Guy will have no idea that's barely his play.
Right. Cessation 3. Oh my god.
So we found like the oh man, that card.
Interesting. I think Simeon Grunt's leaving up Heat Ray, like, you know, because it has Flash, is good here.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Well, alternatively, I could just slam down Keldon Champion on this guy's face.
That would deal damage.
I like damage. I'm gonna do that.
And if he spends his turn casting cessation on it, we just don't pay the echo. Do you block? By the way, Thornwind Fairies is a pretty good creature.
Yeah, this is a flying.
It's a flying Tim.
Yeah. Tap, deal damage.
So if we can draw some lands, we can just fault line this guy to death.
Yeah, remove a color.
No, I meant fault line as in
Fault line. Yeah. 5 damage.
burn him to death.
Murder with damage. Let's go ahead and pay that echo.
Yeah, he's got the fog bank, which means attacking doesn't do anything. Awkward sextant.
That's fine, because that's at least a land.
Yeah.
Alright.
Make
There's the clock, the 20-turn clock right there. Whenever your opponent casts a creature spell, it becomes a 3/3 with first strike. Okay.
that sounds bad, but we're holding Heat Ray.
I'm gonna Heat Ray the Fog Bank.
Go in for 3. Sounds great to me.
Because it's prevent all combat damage. Yeah.
And so we Heat Ray it, attack for 3. If he doesn't block, he dies next turn.
Yes. To our
That
instant
sounds-
speed.
To our instant speed Earthquake. I've got Deadly Rays. Do you block? Yes. He doesn't want it. Our Sextant.
We don't need to play creatures. You can have all the opal things you want. Also, even if we did play creatures, there are 3/4s. Horseshoe crab. Uh-oh.
Here comes the crab. You got the Hermetic Steady. So, fault line on to GG. Attack maybe first to see what he does.
Actually, cancel. Land with braided sextant. Yeah, fault line on 2. Okay.
Hooray!
Perfect. So this guy's white, but he for Defender of Chaos, but he also has the pinger, so Defender of Chaos looks lame.
Yeah, Defender of Chaos is not so good with the pinger in play. I don't know what else we could do.
Reckless abandons a sorcery, which means it's not very good against.
Yeah, it's not very good against cessation.
Yes, this set has a decent number of counter spells. Miscalculation's the one that comes to mind immediately, but
It also has 4 mana hard counter, untap 4 lands.
yeah, rewind. I want to say there's a couple others, but there are counter spells to play around. I could have there, but
If he didn't counterspell, what we would have done is attacked him, and then he would have probably blocked with the crab and then pinged it
yeah, I could bring in Thran Dynamo.
over what isn't performing.
Yeah, like Defender of Chaos is the only thing that's really questionable, but against half his deck, it's really good.
Yeah, against his half, he might just. We didn't draw the Defender of Chaos. Maybe he just doesn't draw the.
We can kill his pinger by having our pinger first.
I don't think that's very good.
I also
I think
agree.
I think we just keep the deck as it is. Maybe change Defender for Thran. I will leave it up to
Yeah,
you.
I think we're good as is. I'm trying to think if we have any like real answer to a pile of those enchantments on our things.
Well, we're in red, so no.
Well, I mean like sacrifice effects or weird things like that. But
The weird
no.
thing is that doesn't actually work against cessation because unless it's like it's instant speed, which way we
Yeah.
have pretty sure we have none of. Yeah, I'm not sure what if Dynamo would help a whole lot because it all of our X spells have been timely in their
Yeah, let's just
roll. Amounts. Yeah, we got to fight the Gizmo from Pismo.
We've got 4 lands, both colors, Sent to Cinder, Heat Ray, and Hulking. I like this.
I think we can keep this. It's a little bit slow, but we'll draw like Buggy.
We at least have a 3.
Yeah. And not a bad 3 either.
Alright, oh, Braided Sextant. Okay, that gives us something to do on these first couple turns.
Yep.
That's good.
More lands in our hand.
Yeah, more lands out of our deck.
That too.
Fog
Man.
Bank.
Fog Bank, okay.
Uh,
It's an annoying card that might get Heat Raid. Or Cindered.
Yeah, not yet, but he did mulligan pretty hard too, yeah. Sanctum Custodian? Man, I want that card dead.
Yep, I think that's the Scent of Cinder target.
Yeah. Let me... Braided Sextant. We'll go get a mountain. Yep, that's just gotta die.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Perfect.
well that was good.
Great. Grand. Wonderful.
How about we do this?
D2 frickin' Slinger. Hey, hey!
Oh! We got ruined.
We got ruined. That's a little bit bad, but it means we're making him spend 3 mana every turn. Yeah, I think we pay the upkeep probably.
Alright. Well, Wake of Destruction's our actual answer to that.
Yeah, just pick planes. This guy has not shown an ability to kill us beyond 20 turns of just body check him.
Yeah. Not even.
Like beyond 20 turns of Thornwind fairies. This guy's got to have a win con.
Speaking
Speaking of Thornwind fairies,
let's go ahead and play out, like, Hulking, Ogre...
you could start killing his creatures.
Yeah, I think it's like Hulking Ogre and then Sent a Cinder down like Thornwind Fairy, revealing Heat Ray, and then
Heat Ray of Fog Bank the next turn.
yeah, Sent a Cinder targeting, revealing Heat Ray.
Hey, guess what's going to happen next turn?
We also have Simian Grunts, which is a roundabout way of answering Rune of Protection Red.
We do have 2 of those.
I have no reason to get rid of the Fog Bank yet. That's what's getting Heat Ray. Well,
You could Heat Ray both.
I'm not going to waste the other Heat Ray until I actually can get damage in. Like, right now that Fog Bank isn't doing anything.
Oh, we have 2 Heat Rays and the lands too with which to use them. Although attacking doesn't actually do anything.
Well, I was
this
going to say,
turn.
what does that gain us, though? We kill the Fog Bank? Like,
Yeah, I guess so. So it's either, I guess, Dramasaur then?
yeah, sure. Like, again, because he has 2 land up, so you can't possibly...
We cannot damage this man. He is the blue-white annoying deck that doesn't have a win con.
Oh my god, we're here. So he's got 4 up. Parch, so that'll let us kill off his Fog Bank. But there's, again, now he still has too much mana, so there's no point.
Mm-hmm. So now it's draw a land and Wake of Destruction.
We have the lands for it, so Wake of Destruction, and then now I'm basically holding the rest of my removal for creatures that are actually relevant in the game.
Yeah, Fog Bank not being it.
Cessation on Retromancer.
You want to pay a white to not take damage?
No, he didn't.
Thanks.
Thanks for taking the hit, boy. Okay, Retromancer can't attack.
You cannot attack.
Sure. Another Scent of Cinder. Jesus. Alright, we got removal!
Okay. I think
I could attack and then, like, Heat Ray down, or, like, Parch down the Fog Bank, but he still has triple white, so no point.
no point. I do like killing the Fog Bank eventually so we can like have mana to do things.
I know. The big thing for me is, like, he's on top deck mode, and I just want to answer his relevant cards that he plays, like Thieving Magpie.
Thieving Magpie is a cool man and is more deserving of Parch than Fog Bank is.
I'm gonna not do it at instant speed to hope I can get Scent of Cinder to do it. Okay, I cannot. Because I've Scent of Cinder is going to become irrelevant soon. Actually, I guess we get damage in if I do this, so let's kill the Fog Bank with Scent of Cinder. And then kill Thieving Magpie.
Yeah, with Parch. And then just murder our... deal probably 2 damage to our opponent.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm disappointed in you, Gizmo of Pismo.
It very slowly begins. The Gizmo from Pismo has begun a chat. So I see you have burn spells.
So we do! You've guessed correctly. Oh, you said so we do, even though he doesn't know about me.
I know.
We'll just baffle our opponent thinking,
The royal we.
yeah, the royal way. You should use your rune. Okay, there you go.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and auto-yield to this, because that's something that's going to be happening quite a lot.
Now we get to slow roll our opponent. If only Heat Ray could go to the face and was just fireball.
I know, right? Well, he could prevent it.
You could. Oh yeah,
There are
Slyo.
nines.
It's not Slyo 9. It's Slyo of 9. You like my Star Trek ref?
I get it. Alright, buddy.
Body check.
Look, you're not getting away with this.
We
Without
gotta get
more
we gotta
body
get
check.
even on, we gotta get even on time.
Yeah, this is the body check. We have the look at this burn. What the hell?
Yeah, we could fault line for like 4 right now, but Retromancer is cool. Here comes the runes.
This is very silly. Retromancer! So, funnily enough, the rune doesn't even freaking target, so...
Yep, it does not target.
However, I don't know if
It's
he
not.
knows that. Yeah, he cessationed it because he doesn't know that. Okay.
Oh, but does he know that he can rune against the cessation, or like the Retromancer effect?
Land. I'm completely fine to hold a land.
Yeah.
This is so silly.
Yeah, he is board stalling. This is what happens.
Sooner or later, we will find something cool.
Are you holding land, sir? Rancor is pretty cool, but
We're gonna hold that for a green creature.
yeah, we're gonna hold that for an ape. Although maybe he's actually holding the counterspell for the one time we have an ape.
I'm cool with that. If he counters that, that's not Wake of Destruction that's getting countered.
True enough. Yeah, our opponent is up on cards because
Goblin War Buggy.
Buggy in.
You know, sooner or later I'll have more red creatures than you do white mana, right?
Yeah, his mill plan was ruined. Or our mill plan was ruined when we killed his thieving magpie.
Our mistake. Oh.
Okay, maybe he will have enough white mana to stop us from beating him with red creatures.
It's gonna be quite hard for him to actually cast things.
It is. In we go. Do you want to play Forest?
Nope.
Oh yeah, holding a land, I
Holding
guess.
a land as a bluff. Question, are there wrath effects on this block? Well, there was one we saw during the draft.
Nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted it.
We're holding a very powerful Pyroclasm effect, but that is not quite,
Right, we might be able to get the kill off him with that.
just get him to...
Tap out to prevent all the damage from our creatures.
and then just burn him.
Yeah,
I don't...
and all of a sudden, class him for 12 or whatever. It's an
I,
instant.
yeah, it's an instant, but it requires 14 lands in play.
Well, have you seen how we draw lands in Magic the Gathering games?
True. I think either an ape or uh, whatever that spell is. I just forgot. Super red spell. Wake of Destruction. Yeah. We'll draw one of the two before that, I think.
Maybe. Let's keep paying the Echo.
Viashino is riding a Dromasaur.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're coming in.
5 prevention of shields. So the best part is that his sideboard has to have like a billion more runes of protection. Like he's got rune of protection green and blue on his board too.
Yep. but I somehow doubt
Hey,
that.
hey, hey! This might get damage
Hey,
in.
that guy's cool. He costs 2 effects all on him, all on him own.
Hey, hey!
I heard you wringing your hands.
Yeah, me doing this. We're getting damage in this turn.
Hopefully, probably 2.
That's more than 0, and that
That
makes the fault line plan a lot easier.
like, do we just fault line for
If I can fault line for lethal, I will.
well, not for lethal, as for
It hits creatures.
all right. It hits our creatures too.
Yeah, it's a
Larry,
pyroclasm. I would not do it unless it was for lethal.
same.
We dealt damage!
Hooray! We've got you at 10 life. Just wait until we draw Hitagetsu's second right for you to counter with your runes.
Yeah.
Do you want to test and see if he's got the counter? Let's go for it.
Actually, let's... Yeah. Ba-bam! How metal this is. It's also called Wake of Destruction.
It's a really good card, and
Alright, so that's our answer to Rune of Protection, is get the hell out.
we get to attack into his shields in this turn.
Okay.
Ah, we got fogged so hard. What do you got? Is it a creature we can heat ray?
Evac, 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 evac. Treachery! Whoa! Strong card. Bad choice. Okay, I'm going to give this guy a lesson here. Echo isn't to come into play. It's if this came under your control.
Yep.
So
It's
he's gonna have to pay this Echo.
only he's got bad news. He is unable to pay that echo.
Yeah. Also, like, it might just be that he wanted to get rid of the 4 power on our board as a removal spell, but
I'm seeing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
I'm rank
Plus
up.
the fault line in our hand and Rancor in our hand.
Yeah. I don't even know if I let him live long enough to. Yeah, you're correct. I probably do not.
Yeah, we probably just right click attack with all creatures.
This was
And
this is amazing.
we played the this is the traditional blue white deck. Okay, he just realized he can't actually
Well, I wasn't expecting the Wake of Destruction.
you do.
God.
That was dumb.
Yeah. we were the second one done. Yeah. Man, Wake of freaking Destruction. Yeah.
We crushed the gizmo from
Heavy
Gizmo.
freaking metal.
I'll have to find some metal to listen to while thinking about Wake of Destruction. It was great.
Yeah.
We destroyed lands.
That's a really
we
good
did-
answer to Rune of Protection, your deck.
Also, we destroyed 7 planes. So that's like less than a mana per land.
Yeah. Actually, no. Was it? I thought it was 6.
Oh, we had the 1 stack and then the 1 on the side. Are the land stack at 6 or do they stack at?
They stack it. Well, okay. I see 6 planes in his yard.
Okay, like
So 1
What?
mana per planes.
I could have swore there was a plains off to the side, but all our 7 mountains are all stacked up. I don't know what I was saying then. I'm being baffled by I don't know what.
It was good.
And that was a fine game.
That's how you wake. I'm really
What
glad
was
he
that?
didn't have a counter.
I am too. What was that guy's win con, by the way? Was it just play treachery on your biggest dude and beat you to death with it?
Treachery is good. Hermetic crab plus, or yeah, hermetic crab. Basically, hermetic study plus horseshoe crab is a good
Yeah.
win con.
Morphling is in the block,
Yep.
and that's a control finisher if there ever was one.
He might have had like some flyer, but I mean, honestly, hermetic study plus crab is generally enough to do it. Oh yeah, when you target, it moves the target off to the side.
Oh, that's what I saw then.
So that's why you saw one planes off to the side.
That's slightly baffling, but makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, now we get to wait a little bit.
Do 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 do. Oh, you do 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 do.
I'm so glad we got to destroy half that guy's lands. It's a thing you should learn to expect in Magic.
Well,
Because
yeah.
I destroy your lands. Because I am the red machine that is also splash green. Did you even see our green at all?
We were holding Rancor. We didn't do anything else. Can you zero heat ray to target something? Yes.
It'll do 0 damage. That doesn't actually matter in this block, but
You can double that 0 damage to 0.
you can.
It will still be 0. I do like that, there's these runes of protection, and most colors have a pretty good out against them.
Yeah, but we have our mega ring.
Yeah.
Like, what else do we have? Is there like a sulfuric vortex type effect? I never finished looking through all the cards.
There might be like a cycling damage can't be prevented thing, but I might have that confused the flashback card with the same effect.
We finished looking through these cards, then I'm on black. I haven't got-
Blue has a way to, like bounce it, counter it. White and green both have heavy enchantment removal, and black's best way to deal with it is like crap, like just overwhelming it. I don't think they have a really good way of dealing around it, but I guess they also probably have life loss.
They also have pestilence as a way to get around. Like I just tap black to force them to tap white, and then you beat them with creatures.
Yeah.
It also probably kills all your creatures, but hey, what are you going to do?
Is it
there's
in the
some,
official MTG rules that all numbers on cards are in base 10? Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm feeling like that's pretty true. It might not be stated. Hell, it might be. I don't know the comp rules by heart, but
Looking through black.
I could quote like subsection C, Article 6, paragraph 3, maybe.
Hey, Blood Baron is in this set.
Yes.
Called Phyrexian Ghoul.
There's Nantuko Husk.
Yeah, Nantuko Husk is the one I know better because he's like a famous good sack outlet.
Mm-hmm.
But Phyrexian Ghoul is straight up Grey Ogre with Blood Baron effect. The Blood Baby.
We really did have a lot of burn.
We did.
2 Scent of Cinders, 2 Heat Rays, the Parch. We still had a Fault Line, and yeah, this is a pretty solid deck.
Hey, Priest of Gix. That guy's cool.
Well, that card is pretty solid.
It's like a... What is that red-green card that sends standard all over the place? Not Bloodbraid Elf. Wild Canter, I think is what it's called.
Burning Tree Emissary?
There's the bear that comes into play and adds red-green to your
Yeah,
mana
it's
pool.
called Burning Tree Emissary.
I thought that was burning. I'm picking up the Burning Tree Shaman. Whatever.
Yes, Burning Tree Emissary specifically is the bear that comes in and makes 2 mana.
Yeah, this is a 3 mana 2/1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bear is really good.
Here's one of my favorite cards.
Well, the big thing is, for one, he mana fixes. Like, if you don't have green, you can cast him for double red and get red-green.
Hmm.
And for
But
2, like, he's already a bear.
already bear, you can play him in mono red just as like a free spell.
Yeah.
Here's Sanguine Guard. That's one of my favorite cards from playing this as a kid. It's just Grey Ogre with first strike and regen for 2. Very strong card.
Hmm.
Who did you? Soul Feasts. I love the Unworthy Dead though. I'm bringing one of those to Magfest in my pleasing card pile.
Fog of Gnats.
Is there any skeleton in Magic that's better than Unworthy Dead? Slitherhead, maybe?
Skeletons. How about Skeletal Vampire?
I don't like his art as much. I love Skeleton Vampire, but
Let's go collection 0, and then. Oh my god, do you not have a search? Search. Skeleton.
skeleton.
Um,
Probably only searches names. Like there's reassembling skeleton. That guy's great.
That's pulling all. So these are the ones I've got, so I'll go through them.
No, that searches creature type. There's
Yeah.
Century of the Underworld.
Remnant. Reassembling Skeleton's a good one. I love Skeleton Eyes.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I have a lot of
makes
respect for this one.
That is almost a card in my fake set. It's just a 5-mana kill spell that does the same thing, only it says destroy target creature.
Yeah. Much respect for that card. That card won me a number of Shards limited events.
I love Commander Skeleton too. And there's Viashino Skeleton, one of the rare non-black skeletons.
Yeah, also, like, the skeleton that's made off this is black. It's the red card that deals the burn, but
Yeah.
let me turn quantity down to 0 and see what shows up in the skeleton pile. Skitherix is a dragon skeleton.
Carrionet.
Skeleton.
Go-
Ooh!
Skeleton Ship.
Legendary creature skeleton.
That's a cool card.
I respect this card a lot. There's like the art's pretty cool. There's like a dolphin in the background. There's a guy on a no, it's a skeleton on a turtle on the right there.
It is also a 5-mana creature that kills things.
Yep.
Oh yeah, but there was also Golgari Rot Troll, I think. That's one of the other... I think him and Viashino Skeleton are the only non-black skeletons in the game.
Undead Slayer kills skeletons. I want to say there's a blue skeleton.
There's Mithran Dead, which is a blue zombie that regenerates for black.
Okay, he's a zombie. All right.
He's a zombie.
Yeah.
There's Asphodel Wanderer, Rod Farm Skeleton, Quality Skeleton.
You know, I think a skeleton shard, we call that a bone. I don't...
Yeah, that's definitely a bone.
Yeah, come on, guys.
But at the same time, did they want to make a card that was like skeleton bone? Like, I'll make that card, but...
I know you would.
Oh, right, I'm looking at these cards in the set. And, yeah, this block has Yawgmoth's Bargain and Yawgmoth's Will.
This art is Gerard here punching out a skeleton.
That's like a
I think.
Resident Evil 5 skeleton where it's got the plagas all over him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Chameleon Colossus is a green skeleton.
Screw you. I have a ban function in this zoo.
Get out of here.
I'm not going to ban it. I always make that joke.
I know you do.
Let's see. Arc Lightning is in the set. That's a cool card. Brand, which is a weird card.
Yeah, I guess I can pull up some of Urza's.
Bravado.
If I search the word Urza's, how does the filter...
Look up fire ants.
Oh, game.
Okay, we're in here. The reason I said look up fire ants is because it's a skeleton crawling in ants.
Alright, we would like to play first. Yes.
I think we can keep this hand. It's a
Wanna-
little slow. Like we don't have a goblin in it, but we kill his first creature.
Yeah. I'm fine
Bar-
curving like Hulking Ogre into Retromancer with the Gitu Slinger backup.
Or yeah,
Oh! Getting ostracized.
this is the turn to do it. Wonder what he's probably going to take the slinger.
Yeah, maybe the Hulking Ogre. That's probably less likely.
It's probably the slinger.
So, what do you
Which
thinking,
one?
Mr. Spencer?
Which one do you want? Well, he took the Retromancer.
I guess he
Oh,
doesn't want to take the damage killing it.
True. Hey, Dromasaur.
I love the art. He's
I
happy.
love him. He reminds me of the Goomba from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. That's not quite turn one Thoughtseize logical.
Oh, it basically was. He had his choice of every non-land card in our hand.
True.
Yeah, Ostracize is a card that doesn't get mentioned, but it was printed right next to Duress, and it's the, like, mirror of Duress.
Yep. He could possibly have both.
Ah, cycling a polluted mire at the end of turn.
Think he's got a handful of land, maybe?
Yeah.
I
Right.
tend to play my cycle lands, and then, unless I am holding the lands I already need. I don't know.
Yavimaya Elder. That's a lot of
Like-
land.
That guy's cool. Probably going to block Hulking Ogre.
Yep, but I'm not going to waste Gitu Slinger on it. I'd rather play the Dromasaur if I want to get some...
Dromasaur is just fine. It's Herlude Minotaur with side grade.
Yeah!
Hey, you want to block? You probably do, because it's Yavimai Elder and he loves to die.
Nope. He's going to sack him for his ability.
You can, like, block and sack, right?
Yeah, you can block and sack, but it costs 2 to sack.
Ah, that's right.
So he's waiting to get full power.
Full power. That's the one awkward thing about Dromasaur, is that, like, he would trade down with,
Hey, Fogonats, talk about a freaking target for Gitu Slinger.
hey, your region pants are down.
Yeah, because it's a lot of black. Yo, that's a mistake.
What's he doing? He didn't wait for the block and sack?
Yeah, that's a mistake. That card's
Yeah.
very powerful, and but you gotta, yeah.
Did he just really want to make his land drop this turn? I thought he already did.
He did.
Okay. Thanks for telling us what land to pick for Wake of Destruction.
Right. Well, I was probably hitting Swamp in his anyway, because a lot of the black cards are like hyper. Like, can't play that champion because I got a sling, but
That's a spicy meatball.
that's good to see.
He's a reach spell anyways.
Yeah,
You, sir, are no skeleton. But yeah.
the big thing with Wake is that I want to target his swamps because, like, a lot of the black cards care about it, or are heavy black commitments.
Like Corrupt.
Yeah, specifically. Man, if Elder put them into play, oof.
Oh, if Elder put it in the play, then, like, shit. That little bear that is also, hey, that's a cool guy.
That's a good creature.
It blocks everything we have except Dromasaur.
Dromasaur gets to attack. Booyah. Alright, let's pay that Echo. I want the creature.
Yeah. What do we draw?
Braidwood Sextant.
That's just fine.
And we'll swing with Dromasaur.
Get in. Block me.
Any damage we can get in with is really good.
Probably means he's coming on in with a spider if he doesn't feel like blocking. I invite him to do that.
Well, you might hold it back for like, ooh, Phyrexian Ghoul.
Hey, it's the blood baby.
Sack a creature, any creature, choose a creature, and momentum.
Oh, so he's definitely wanting to come in with the plated spider. Drama Store still trades with that for a while, though.
Yeah, for one more turn, at least.
As Drama Store gets up to 6 power, I want to say.
I think.
Do you want to play Vandals as a 4/1?
I mean, you kind of want to play Keldon Champion and just roll on in here.
That sounds fine, too. Do we reveal to him that we have green cards?
Yeah. Or I could roll in with just Dramasaur.
Oh, Keldon Champion will put him at 7. Dramasaur. I kind of like the flood attack, but I don't know. I don't know.
Flood attack is risky.
What he probably does is he might trade off the Blood Baby for Dramasaur and just eat Hulking Ogre.
Yeah, and then take 5 and go to 2.
Let's just see what he blocks with Dramasaur with. Probably the Blood Baby.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to
Okay,
sack
I think
me.
we play Keldon Champion if we do that, maybe.
Why Keldon Champion now? That's
Just to deal 3 damage to him. I don't know.
it
We can
has
do that
haste
next
and
turn.
Echo. We can do that next turn.
We can do that next turn.
There's absolutely no reason for us to play a haste creature post combat.
Stab him for 3. I don't know.
He's at 8.
He is at 8.
Next
Let's
turn's-
take it out loud here.
Next turn's probably Wake of Destruction on Swamp. Oh yeah.
Corrupt looks pretty good now.
There's a 1/1 with Shroud.
Alright.
There's each opponent discards 2 cards.
Keldon which Buster card do you want to keep holding? I think it's Wake.
Yeah, I think Wake is more of a buster.
I think so too.
Because now he's got blockers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Momentum is forced adaptation for 3. Yeah, basically.
It's a cool card. Do you want to ship it with anybody?
Alright, let's get this shit the hell out of here.
Yep. You don't get to cast spells.
Okay.
Okay, now do you ship it with Dramasaur considering it trades with Elvish Lookout?
It gets blocked by Plated Spider and dice.
That's what I meant. Like, oh no, actually Dramasaur actually doesn't it go down to 1 toughness?
And 4 power. The Plated Spider is now a 5/5.
Yeah.
And now a 6/6.
Alright. He gets +2 -2. I thought it was +3 minus. I got the wrong.
Dark Ritual!
Oh, that's a way to fix off. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Fine.
Whatever, buddy.
I guess that is a thing you can do with Dark Ritual.
Parch. That's 2 damage.
Yep, it's 2 damage.
I'm gonna swing with Dramasaur.
Just see what he does.
Yeah, oh. He probably trades Elvish Lookout for it, and then we lose Dramasaur. And that's lame.
Yeah, let's wait until we have at least even creatures. We can afford to take a few plated spider hits.
Yeah, we're at 20. Also, if he attacks with it, he's like in a really bad position for a crit
Yeah.
back. Alright, Fogonats getting its 1 point of damage in.
The flying skeleton.
Ah, slippery karst. You cycle.
Hey.
Ooh, scent of cinder.
Um,
That could go to the head if we get enough red cards in
reveal any
hand.
number of red cards. Deal exhibit. Creature or player. Yeah, that can go to the head. So what we kind of want to draw is like heat rays and uh, earthquake.
Yeah. Unworthy. Okay, buddy.
I respect this man.
He's got the skeletons.
I love skeletons. Ships in with his flying skeleton.
Mm-hmm. He's considering the plated spider. This plated spider is now coming in.
Do you want to take 8 and then Hulking Ogre gets blocked by Unworthy Dead. Dromasaur trades with Elvish Lookout. Gichu Slinger might trade with Phyrexian Ghoul Lord.
Or I could double block plated spider and parch it down.
That doesn't sound bad either.
This is round 2.
Round 2, game 1.
Hulking ogre, or I can just take the hit.
I think if you're going to kill it, you want to kill it now.
Right. I guess the question is, am I going to be able to kill it?
This is your last opportunity to do so. At instant speed with cards in hand. 'Cause next turn it's a 9/9.
Fair. It's my entire board, and then he still has.
Well, it's 2/3 of your board.
That's my entire board, basically. He has enough regenerators, and the hulking ogre can't block.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep. We need that thing gone.
So, yep. Yeah, that's the big thing, is there's absolutely no way to even hit back if I parch and get this thing the hell off the table.
I would like to draw Pyroclasm. Because that would... That's not a Pyroclasm.
No. Well, hulking ogre has only attacking to do,
Spend your mana.
basically.
He gets to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Probably 4.
Yeah. He's also got the ghoul of math if it comes to that point, you know.
Yeah, he's got the Blood Baby, who can just become at any time an 8/8.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in for 4.
Heat ray.
Heat Ray is cool.
Regen does not go around sacrifice, correct?
He does not. That requires a reassembling skeleton or similar. So, does this guy have a more dangerous threat than Phyrexian Ghoul?
Oh, we can't kill the unworthy dead. I'm gonna go ahead and just fire at the Phyrexian ghoul with all
No.
cannons. Hey!
7 damage. You could sack your whole team to prevent this.
Yep, and then you end up with 8 damage to me. Okay, we just ate it.
Well, spend your mana.
Yep. I mean, this creature can't block, so Yeah, he can save it. The thing is, that's his entire board if he wanted to, and that would leave him with only a 2/2 versus our 3/3.
This is kind of where having a large creature would be cool, but Unworthy Dead does that job. That's a
2/2 flyer.
it's a 2/2 flyer.
Hey, there we go. Retromancer. That's a ground blocker.
And a ground attacker.
Yeah. Again, Hulking Ogre, get in.
Yeah, heat ray number 2 would be cool. We really couldn't have cindered anything relevant, though.
No, and there goes the Cinder. Well, yeah, because, like, regen, untargetable.
Yeah, we could have cindered his face.
For
But we had no
0?
way of... right
For
before we
1.
played the heat ray.
Yeah.
Or not before the heat ray, but before Retromancer. But yeah, that would have been us playing around the Ravenous Rats we didn't know our opponent had. In comes the Scourge alone. Yeesh. Come on, Pyroclasm.
More buggy.
Is that team attack?
Yeah.
Ooh. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the crackback. We go to 2. He dies if he does that.
Yeah. So he won't.
Might mean he just slow rolls us with Fog of Gnats and Scourge.
Ah, he's trading his board for the buggy.
I don't actually mind that at all.
Yeah.
This is the funny thing about Fault Line is it is symmetrical, so we have to find some way to damage our opponents slightly below our own life total,
Except the draw.
or accept the draw, which we can no longer do since we're below on life.
Yeah, we can. It's not like it does 1 damage, does 1 damage, does 1 damage, does 1 damage.
All right, it just does it flat, and then
Yeah.
let God figure it out. Body check him. Here's hoping he's not going to. We just flash in grunts end of step, end
Yep.
of turn. Yeah. Rancor would be a hell of a drug right now.
Yes, it would.
Green cards. Here comes the Scourge.
Oh, he's bringing in the fog, too. We're going to 3. You got Corrupt for us? Oh, no. All right, Simian Grunts.
So we have to find a drawy way to kill Scourge or we die.
Or kill our opponent.
Or kill our opponent.
Mountain does not kill our opponent. He doesn't know that. Draw counts as basically a null game.
Yep, you just do it again. Come on, leave the Fog of Gnats alone back.
Yeah, okay, that's death.
Uh,
Okay, well, we got beat by 2 points. I know 1 point we could have had, but I don't know the second.
me either.
Goblin Medics?
What does he do against Goblin Medics?
Like, we just eat all his, I think, Defender of Chaos for Goblin Medics? That's funny.
They're both Similarly, not great creatures in this matchup. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't know what
Yeah.
else we could change. Drawing Rancor earlier would have been really cool.
He had to trample over that stuff.
Yeah, because Ration Shields don't stop trample.
No. Fault line is an instant.
Well, mine is innocent, but that would have been a draw.
I would have taken it. It actually wouldn't have. We were on 3, he was on 2.
Oh, duh. Yes, we could just murder him then. I think we do want to play first.
Abyss Hunted, I don't know if that's entirely true. There's too many variables involved in him not having 5 lands to say with certainty that keeping the wake is incorrect there. There's way too much. There's way too many variables that are just like, you don't know.
Rancor goes back to hand.
Yes, back to hand.
Because it is good.
Plague Beetle.
That's a 1 mana, 1 mana, alright.
Well, Goblin Medics is a good way to...
Gets to deal 2 damage to us, though. Actually, it's more than that. I guess we could Cinder it if we really wanted to, but...
It's a Beetle. I would only do that if... See, that one I would. I will parch that guy.
That guy has caused us trubs. He has 2 Fog Gnats, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, Rancor is just amazing then.
Yes. Goblin Medic.
Go, Goblin Medics.
This is kind
Eat it. Eat it, Plague Beetle.
This is kind of silly.
I wonder if he'll attack with his Plague Beetle or not. He should.
Yep. This is good. We have a pinger. We have the worst pinger in life.
We have like the history of Magic.
Ugh. Phyrexian Ghoul. Okay.
Does that mean we ping the Phyrexian Ghoul? Or
Maybe.
actually, if we draw a red card,
What if we did that?
yeah, what if we Rancor? That sounds cool. See, because the card comes back into hand, it's great. What I was thinking of is if we drew a red card, Scent of Cinder on the Ghoul, and then Medic. Actually, other way around, Medic and then... Wait, it's a sorcery. What am I talking about?
Yeah, he's a lot more mono black than, or like closer to mono black. So I'm going to have to Scent of Cinder, Revealing Wake, to destroy Phyrexian Ghoul.
That seems fine. I don't like not having a creature to play Rancor on.
Same. Yep. And it takes 3 damage of its 4. So we reveal Wake of Destruction and kill it. Because that can get the hell off the board, please. Thank you. Because Rancor means his regen guys are nowhere near as destructive as they were in the...
What I would like to draw is Goblin Warbuggy.
Keldon Champion. Heat Ray. Okay. I'll accept this.
Removal is pretty cool. He is up 2 cards. Do we just Heat Ray that?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Just to get it off the damn table.
And we have no creatures in hand.
Dark Ritual. Okay. You got it, boss.
Is it another Fog Gnats?
Momentum.
Great. Let's 3 for 1 this guy.
Yeah, no shit. Sorry, boss. Got some bad news.
Momentum doesn't go back to hand because it isn't Rancor.
Yep.
Come on, Keldon Champion and or Goblin Warbuggy. No. Although land is fine too.
Crunch. Okay. So there's his black gun. Okay.
Yep.
Unworthy Dead. Luckily, Rancor is the answer to that, and it's a pretty effective one.
Well, top deck modo.
Yep, here we are in top deck fight against a skeleton.
Skeleton's pretty strong. Forest is not strong.
No.
There are 13 other creatures in our deck.
No! This is my punishment for playing Forest. Now I lose.
I don't think we lose. We're facing down 1/1s.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel any much less like an idiot. I was playing around Unnerve trying to get 2 cards out of me, and he gets me with the 1-carder.
Oh no.
Alright, whatever. Retromancer, you're big.
Yeah, that beats everything on his table, but it basically impels Unworthy Dead to stay at home.
Lurking
What?
Jackals. If an opponent is at 10 or less life, it becomes a 3/2. Okay.
That's
Alright.
that's not as bad as the white one. If you're at 10 or less life, it becomes a 3/5. No abilities. Do you want to kill a skeleton?
Yes.
Can you get us to 10 or less life?
That's a great question. We're on top deck fighting. That's scary.
Kinda, except we have top decks like Keldon Champion
Yeah.
and
Ooh!
Vaishino Cutthroat.
We got a lot of land, so this card's pretty cool here.
Yeah, do you want to start taking 8 a turn?
A freaking Cutthroat.
He's cool.
Heart Warden. Sack, draw a card. Okay.
It's also like a dork.
Yep.
It's not the worst dork because it stays relevant after you have all your mana.
Goblin War Buggy to go with our...
Hey, do you want to just throw loads of it at our opponent?
I love our hasters.
Like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? I got a buggy for you. Zoop.
I freaking love the buggy. Love the buggy. Look at the tiny wheel.
The tiny wheel. That's I have no idea how to pronounce that guy's name, but he's great. D. Terlizzi.
He should have drawn his card off that, did he? I think he did.
I didn't see. You can bring up the chat.
That's
Oh,
alright.
we win.
Okay, any other changes that might be worthwhile now that we have new information?
Oh.
Not especially.
Let me look at a card real quick to extra see what it does.
Kind of wish I could land Phyrexian Plague Lord against this dude.
I don't think we could ever manage that though.
No, I really don't.
That's what about face does. Okay, it does nothing.
Oh yeah, it's reverse up power and toughness.
Yep. I guess it could make your drums for like the best blocker in the world. Yeah, I think we just run it back.
Then we just do this. We do it right.
See if we can beat the Spencer. We're making fines wait on us.
Fines. We already beat the Gizmo from Pismo, so
Yeah, I will count that as a win.
yeah.
The Gizmo from Pismo.
Rancor is part of a cycle. Squirrel token.
Yep.
You saw another card from it. It was called
Yep.
Cessation.
Cessation.
Rancor was just the only one that was really good.
Like, Cessation is good in limited. Rancor is good in every format. I think we can keep this hand.
This is hella good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get, like, ostracized, and then it isn't as good. Lurking Jackals, okay. So don't go down to 10 or less.
Or if we do, oh no, he gets a 3-2. Oh no. Yo!
Hey. You're a buster. Ravenous Rats, discarding a land.
Mm-hmm.
There's the land.
I love the little Dromasaur on Vice Outrider.
Plague
Beetle.
Beetle.
This guy is full of 1/1s and 2/2s. I have seen nothing bigger than that out of this man.
Yeah, he doesn't know what large creatures are.
Then again, neither do we. Like, our
Well-
biggest creature is Vice Outrider.
Yeah, but that like outclasses every guy this guy could possibly play for the rest of the game.
True enough. Sadly, we don't actually get because of how Echo works. We got the overload on us. We don't get to get the aggro crag in quite that quickly.
Yeah.
Keldon Champion is also like, well, it's fine here because it eats his board.
The big thing is we probably get like Fault Line for 1 just a Clasm soon.
Yeah,
Hell, that might be my turn instead of
Keldon.
Keldon, yeah.
It seems fine to me.
Let's see if he chumps. Nope. I'll take 4 damage on this guy then.
Woohoo!
Yeah, it might just be me playing Fault Line for 1 or 2.
I'm fine with that. Because our opponent's deck definitely does not have Pestilence in it for a reason.
Yeah. Reprocess. Sack any number of artifacts, creatures, and lands. Draw a card for each permanent sacrificed in this way.
So he's going to...
He sacked a swamp, too.
Whoa, he is digging.
I think the Keldon Champion becomes the play then.
Yeah.
Lurking Jackals 2?
Go.
Yo.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry, opponent. We're going to crush you.
I'm actually going to play Hulking Ogre here.
That's more damage. Because if you play Keldon now, you will not be able to play Ogre next turn.
Yep. The big thing is that we won't be able to play Fault Line, or not Fault Line, Wake of Destruction on Swamp next turn.
That's two. We could just do that every game to our opponent and make him cry.
Yeah. Basically, all swamps will just alight a flame at the mere sight of our deck. Hey, Plated Spider. That's a creature that this opponent has shown that is large.
Hey, that's a large guy. I mean, I guess the rider goes in anyways.
Oh, he's blocking it. I guess that's fair. He has no other way of dealing with. Alright, your swamps will burn. As they have in the past.
Like it's peat. The peat is very combustive. It becomes coal. Island!
Island!
Oh, nugget.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We're killing you before that starts doing anything.
Yeah, I believe our opponent is a little bit dead. He is. I believe his life total is quite low.
Yeah, it's 3 now, so Fault Line is lethal.
Yeah, we might just let Keldon Champion die to just burn him out.
Or attack him. What? Island 2?
Island number 2.
Heart Warden. Okay. I mean, I'm going to pay for the Keldon Champion, because, yeah, okay.
Sweet.
Did you know that?
Baffled. He just break in the island so he wouldn't be able to kill all his lands as easily. Like they tap for colorless mana.
Yeah. He was getting really sick of Wake of Destruction.
I can understand that, and I laugh at him for it.
God, this card is so nuts. It's not a card I throw in the cube because a lot of those decks don't end up playing a lot of the same land, but
also they're just full of non-basics. That's
Yeah.
why you put Price of Progress in the cube.
yep, that's there. I think there's still a Fulminator in there. I don't, things like that. Wasteland. Do I own a Wasteland? Maybe. I don't actually remember everything I have in there.
Just take like a Tectonic Edge and write Wasteland on it.
Yeah.
Everybody will know what it does.
Well, that was the wake.
That was flavor.
Maybe,
And
maybe the islands turned into, or the swamps turned into islands after we blew up the swamps for the third time. It's a bug.
we purified them.
Yeah, with fire.
When you remove the dirt from water, it just becomes water. Earth, water, and fire. It is almost a band.
Well,
What are Fine's games looking like? How's he gone?
that's a good question. 5 minutes and 9 minutes. So he hasn't lost one.
Has not dropped a game. We cannot say the same.
No, we have. But actually, yeah, we lost one. Have we? Yeah, we lost one to that guy in that round.
Well, I know a good way to check.
Hit the plus. Yeah, we lost. Oh yeah, right. The that long game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we won the dice roll.
And we keep getting to play first. I believe we can mulligan this hand.
Yeah. This one's all right.
Do you drop the karst first?
Yeah.
Lead with mountain.
I'm going to make our opponent think we're like base green.
Well, we do have some good cards for it. I mean, we got the grunts.
White.
Okay, so Defender of Chaos might be the champion.
Leaving up the parch.
A weeby rule, you see.
What do we got?
Is it a creature worth murdering? No. Maybe?
Maybe. That's a most definite. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never felt bad about shocking a dork before.
It's just that shock costs a little more, and that's fine. Oh.
And
no.
but that dork also costs a little more. Oh, whatever. We'll save the Gitu Slinger for a more relevant creature.
Yeah, I'm gonna immediately just play the Outrider here.
Yeah, that did a little better than the grunts, I believe. Also, the grunts can wait.
Yep.
Now, Corona the False God is Captain Planet.
Field Surgeon. Tap an untapped creature you control, prevent the next 1 damage of be dealt to target creature this turn. That's kind of good.
Yeah, that's worth
We won't be able
like
to murder it yet.
Wait, we can kill it with it's 1 damage, right?
Echo.
All right. Capuchin. That's it's a +1/+1. You got sack it to draw a card. It cycles.
Yep. So we pay because we got to pay this right now.
I do believe we attack directly into that, though.
Yeah. Because he can't kill it.
You cannot kill it. It's a little beyond Gitu Slinger territory at this point, but
Unless he ends up having like no creatures tapped. Untapped, I mean. No creatures to tap.
if he attacks, which he might do, hope he does. That'd be great.
Yeah. What do we got? What do we... Come on, buddy. You can do it.
Do 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 do. Oh, okay.
Okay. He gave up on that line. Gorilla Warrior.
I hope do we offer the trade with that?
I think we hold back.
And just wait for him to attack with it and then grunt.
Yeah.
Probably want to attack with field surgeon, so we'll just have to settle with ape on ape warfare.
Yep. Yosh!
Yo!
Did you know he can prevent basically all of the damage I deal to him forever?
Yeah!
That's a good combo.
That's that's a spicy meatball.
Yikes.
Um, yeesh.
Yikes.
I think I know how this guy's gotten to the top of the rankings.
Yeah, I agree.
So at least we know now that field surgeon is like a required kill on this guy.
Right. Do we even have a
Or,
moment where that was killable?
no, because we played
Right,
the
right.
Parch on Heart Warden.
I still
But we
feel
know
fine
that
on
we that was the correct choice to shock his dork, though. That's just something you do.
Right, because this Drain Sherma would have been out of turn earlier.
Yeah.
God, he can prevent so much damage.
He can.
Well... Yeah, I'm gonna need the monkey.
Now we're gonna need apes. That's a safe block on most of his dudes. Okay, Wake is a little sad when you're on 3 lands.
At least it's still a red card.
Still a red card.
And any red card we draw means that Scent of Cinder gets that much more, powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
we can actually burn down Deranged Hermit. Maybe we can actually burn down Field Surgeon, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. It depends on what he attacks with.
Might just be squirrels.
Might be nothing.
Yeah, probably nothing.
Yeah.
Like he's got shields up.
Braidwood Sextant, try to go find...
Yeah, sextants. What color do we take out? Green?
Red, because we need the third for Wake.
No, I mean on him.
Yeah,
on
green,
Wake.
green. Yeah, he's 4.
I don't think Overrun is in this block.
Tempest would have been overrun. Is there an overrun-like effect is a better question.
Probably. Yeah, it was Tempest. I will look.
Flying Pro Green. Yeah, you got it, buddy.
It's a quality card. It blocks our
Page.
monkey.
Alright, you also got it, buddy.
It's a quality card. Ugh.
God, Braidwood Sexton is so bad.
It is. Run out the ogre. Doesn't do anything, but
Yeah. Makes Scent of Cinder a little harder to actually get going.
how much Sense of Cinder can do 4 right now, right? Which doesn't actually do anything.
You can get out of here, thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't.
Did that not go through?
There we go. I have banned
Yeah.
the big Pacino. Um,
Ogre doesn't even get anything done on the board.
is it worth more as like a card in our hand? It
Hold
might
on.
be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can prevent 9 damage.
Yeah. I think this game is going to end by us being slow rolled by Voice of Duty and Angelic Page.
I've got an answer for that. Man, let's draw Fault Line.
Fault Line would be good. That'd be a hard way to. He could save some of his dudes, but you'd have to decide which ones.
Yeah, sent a Cinders to the head.
That at most could ever do 6 damage, but
7.
here 7.
The turn
Alright.
you draw.
Ape on ape combat. Well, Page.
No, he's got. Yeah, you're right. He's got Page.
Tricks on board. Oh well.
Well, and the more creatures he has tapped, the more chance I can actually kill off like Field Surgeon.
Field Surgeon or Deranged Hermit. Well, the Hermit has already done his job.
Yeah. Surgeon first, Hermit second.
He can prevent 4 damage right now. We can deal 3.
+2. We can deal
Plus, we can deal 5 with Gitu Slinger.
5.
Okay, we can.
Knight.
As a creature.
Beetles. Wow.
That's a cool card.
I like this card.
That card's really good. Whoa. That's a hell of a Hurling Minotaur.
Right? Alright, first, get in. Let's see what creatures you tap down. This might tap more of his creatures for blocking and such.
Hopefully.
Yeah, this guy's got quite the deck.
He does. He's just got like quality green and white cards that also happens to have Deranged Hermit and then Cleric.
Yeah,
He's taking does he even tap stuff to save, or is he just letting the squirrels do work?
well, let's see.
It ain't really got weird synergy. It's just got like good synergy.
The Field Surgeon and the Deranged Hermit thing is very cool and very powerful. The rest of the cards in his deck are just kind of like fairly
Quality?
good cards.
So, like the worst card we've seen out of him is like Capuchin Knight. Yeah. And then we have like yeah, that's basically the worst card out of his deck. I wonder if he has Flicker. That'd make his deck really great. With like Deranged Hermit as the reason to play Flicker in the entire set.
4 creatures up.
We can deal 1, 2, 3,
5.
4, 5.
I could
So
kill off Deranged Hermit.
Is it worth it?
It's the only thing we got.
I think we take it then.
I like that he has to... Funnily enough, he has to tap his guys before we reveal cards. Like...
So, how much damage when we do? Sadly,
we'll deal 1 damage.
sweet.
Yeah, okay.
Hooray! Do you play Gitu? I don't think Gitu Slinger does anything.
I'm gonna play Gitu Slinger and go to the face.
That sounds fair. Considering we're like holding Keldon champion.
Yeah, like maybe, just maybe. What the hell? Prevent the next at pound 1 damage.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Attack with a creature this can trade with, even though I won't trade.
Yeah, it can't possibly trade with anything.
So do we pay the echo costs, or do we want to deprive him of lands?
We probably die.
Yeah, I think we just die.